Oh, hi. Welcome here to JoJo Tarot. I'll take one topic and I'll do a dive and then I'll make a short from it. Yeah, so the big ugly bill went the way it probably was gonna, but for a minute there were a few holdouts, but I don't like to give in to magical thinking, but I had a minute of hope and we shouldn't lose hope. Something that's been giving me a little hope, if you want to look something up, but the videos really aren't there, but there's enough oral history to support the veracity of this, is ICE went into Brooklyn and tried to take some Haitians and they fought back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's coming, is here. I mean, I think some of the videos are just of a street party. That's maybe not it, but there's enough oral history to say, yeah, okay. So today I'm going to look at, oh, by the way, she looked like her daddy called. We'll look at her consequences sometime. Not today. I'm going to look at Alligator Alcatraz. I don't know if that's what they actually call this or if that's the nickname for it. I'll have to look that up. But this is like for sport. We are gleeful about a facility that is a deep thinking camp. You know what I'm saying. I'm going to code my words. Otherwise, I'm just going to get community standards. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah. And I feel like using my hoi polloi today, just because it's pretty. And I don't feel like I should use my snarky deck, because it's so serious. It's so awful. I did hear from Aaron Parsons that already this facility flooded, but I don't think anybody who would make it cares, because this is funny to them. Seriously, Ice Barbie. Woohoo! Whatever. And this is tarot. This is my opinion. This is for entertainment only. I just want to look at, like, what can we know about these places that they're building? More is coming. What can we know about, I'm going to call it Alligator A, just in case this gets flagged for standards. Yeah. Alligator encampment, Alligator Place. You know what it is, because I showed you a picture of Orange and Ice Barbie. Ooh, isn't this fun? This detention center. And now that the big ugly went through, that department is going to be large and in charge, but it's not all gonna go the way they think. That's my opinion. Okay, so I'll use this. I'll show you me shuffling in case you have doubts that I do. Oh, but that's a mess. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll unmess it just slightly. Yeah, I could plan, right? It's just gonna get so hot today. I gotta do this now. Okay, what can we know about these facilities? These facilities that are meant to house people. These deep thinking facilities. You know what I'm saying. What can we know about the Alligator Place in Florida in particular? What can we know about that? Oy, it's hot. These things slide all over. They're beautiful. What can we know about it? Yeah, sad. 5 of Pentacles is out in the cold. That's what they want to do. That's what makes them sing and dance to the YMCA. If you know, you know. Which is so strange. What can we know about this facility? This deep thinking place. one more shuffle. What can we know about these facilities? Their future, how's it gonna go? What can we know? We'll give it a cut. What can we know about these deep thinking alligator facilities? What can we know about these deep thinking alligator facilities? I don't know if I did it 3 times. I'm getting hot and crazy already. What can we know about these deep thinking alligator facilities? Well, yeah, it's burdens for those who will be sent there. But the lesson of this card is if this person would put these sticks on their back differently, they would carry the burden differently. And that's the message, too, of how to fight back. In the middle is Temperance, which says for us to be patient, but, keep a balanced view. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of patience for this, but that is like the word, hold on. Maybe courts are going to stand up against it. Maybe it's going to get tied up in courts or something weird. 7 of Pentacles. And to the vibe of the regime, they're always going to want more. How are we going to get more? How are we going to get more? Yeah. I'm going to take one more card just because I feel like it today. Yeah, and it's heartbreak. This is heartbreak. Of course it is. It's heartbreaking, but we have to learn how to put those burdens on differently. At the bottom, this tracks. Ace of Pentacles. So it's getting all this new money from the big ugly, It's getting a ton of money. It'll be the something of the world. And that's right next to it is the Judgment card. So these 2 cards together tell me people are watching and it will be judged, not just on our earthly plane, but at the higher level. Okay, let's go inside. All right. King of Wands, maybe that's our court's going to be trying to tell us to be patient and watch over it. I don't know. And right next to it is the 9 of Wands, which says to persevere. So, persevere through these hard times. Of course, word of warning, or in the middle saying be patient, but I don't know that there's going to be a lot of patience going on. I get a different vibe that may be happening, and I just don't want to put it out there that it something bad may happen to the facility itself. We'll see. But this is saying hold the line. Maybe the courts will step in and do something. I don't hold out a lot of hope on that right now. It's getting all this money. It's getting judged, if not at the human level, at the next level too. So, it's a developing story. I'll look at it again because I always like to look at current things, and things can change. But, here we are. Thanks for tuning in, and peace out. Bye for now.